Bonjour and welcome to this new video review. I hope you're fine, and today we will be talking about Unhanded by Jean-Pierre Vallarino, who is a French guy, a French creator, an amazing, a really amazing creator. He created a lot of very clever magic trick. He won the FISM, I think, so it should be good. What is Unhanded? Unhanded is a tool that will allow you to control a selected card while the deck has been shuffled by you and the spectator in a very clean way, but as I said, is a tool, not a trick, so it will allow you to perform multiple routines. Unhanded is sold at roughly 40 bucks. You can find it in the link in the description. If you want to support me and my reviews, you can click on the link and help me by just purchasing the trick from there. But of course you can find it in many magic shops. Before talking about the trick, feel free to subscribe if you like these reviews. I try to do more and more. I see that Shrapnel and Distancia and the Quantum deck were well received. You said my English is okay. I don't find it okay. I find it terrible, but that's another subject. But if you like this review, please feel free to subscribe and hit the bell. That's very important. Unhanded comes in this little package, which is very good, actually. Inside you'll find the trick, which is a gimmick card case, and the link for the explanation video in the lead. The explanation video is actually very well done. Again, from Northeast, you can expect only that level of goodness. Can I say that? I don't think so, but you understood me. Javier Fuenmayer does an amazing job teaching you several routines and how the trick works. Actually, the video is very well taught, and that's something to take into consideration when you buy the trick, because sometimes the trick is great, but you're given with only 2 minutes of, hey, do that, and no, you have food for your thoughts. I think that's an expression you can use in English, so it's very good. The gimmick actually is very well made too. It consists of a red bicycle tuck case, which has been gimmicked. You don't have those little seals. I've added those myself, and it can be fully examined. The gimmick is very well hidden inside. Even if you know where to look for, you don't find anything weird about it. And you get a card which has been specially made. It's the thickness of 2 cards, and the idea is that the conjunction of the card case and the gimmick card allows you to perform some of the effects you can see in the trailer. Well, all of them actually. So it's very well made. The one I received is very well made and works very well. You have multiple uses of it, and I don't find it too expensive for what it is and for what it allows you to do, so I'm pretty happy with what I received. So as a demonstration, I'm not really good, but I try to do something. You have a selected card. I've not shuffled well this deck, okay? The card is lost into the deck. We don't need this one. So the card is lost, and the idea is you don't have to control the card. Actually, there is no control. Spectators can shuffle the deck, they can put the deck back into the tuck case, and you still have a full control on the card. Let's imagine that under this screen, off screen, I have a bag. I don't have a bag actually, so I can't perform. Maybe I can find a bag. Maybe I just found a bag here. Oh yes, but I can't put it up on the camera. So stick with me. Imagine that this is a bag. You ask your spectator how much time they give you to put the card in the bag, open it, dump all the card, look without looking, and find the spectator's card. They say, well, several minutes, at least. And you say, no, I will do it in less than 10 seconds. Look, so the deck is fully closed. So imagine I put in the bag, I just do this, I do that, I do this without looking, and you do that. Without looking, you can take the card of the spectator, which is a very, very fun thing to do, and I will explain a bit more my vision about this trick in the pros and the cons. Let's go for the cons. I think the guys at Murphy's are very, very good with marketing because they called it Unhanded. And I don't think that's, well, it's a clever idea in terms of marketing, as with Quantum Deck again, but I don't think that's the best use out of it. I think that you have a risk letting your spectator handles everything at the beginning, that they might find something. Because let's be honest, if they do that, you're screwed. They can't do what I'm doing right now. So maybe some spectators don't know how to use the card, so maybe they will hold it in various way, but visually, and they can feel, they will feel and maybe see something wrong with the card. So I think the unhanded part is not the best one because you might have problem with it. The best way to use this trick, in my opinion, again, it's only my opinion, is to have a full control on the selecting process. So the spectator select a card, putting back the card in the deck, but as you saw, you just take the card, put it on top and shuffle. That's it, you've done the move. But I think it's important that you do the move instead of the spectator, because they might find something tricky about the card. Maybe when they shuffle the card, one card will stay like this. I exaggerate, but maybe one card will stay like this, and they won't understand why. So it's very important, in my opinion, to have the full control on the selecting and putting back of the card into the deck. Again, that's only my opinion. The deck is provided in only bicycle red color. You can change the gimmick. The card is actually pretty easy. You rip the card apart and you take whatever you need from it and put it in other cards. But the tuck case will need a bit more work, so, and it won't be as clean as this one, I think. So it will require art and craft to change the color and the back design of the gimmick if you want to. Apart from that, let's go into the pros section. I really like this trick. I really like this trick. Apart from the marketing, I think that the creativity of Jean-Pierre Vallarino associated with the production quality of Murphy's makes this a really good trick. It's a really good tool, not a trick actually, because as I said, there are several routines you can perform with it. You can of course have a control on a card that has been selected. You can pick the card, you can retrieve it if you want to. So it's like a hammer. With a hammer and a nail, you can build a sofa, a couch, or a bed, or anything. It depends on the things you use in conjunction with the trick. The quality of the gimmick, as I said, is very cool and very good. I don't find it overpriced for what it is. I like also the fact that the gimmick allows you to have several levels of difficulty. What I did, putting the card in the bag, just is very easy, but you can of course add moves with the gimmick, like I think it's Javier in Instagram from Murphy's. He does something with Scott Palm and it looks even too clean for me. I don't think he has even done the move because it's very clean, and you can perform things with the gimmick internally, externally. You can really use this as a tool, and I'm sure that you will find uses that are not told in the explanation video, and you will be happy with what you get. So that's it. I like this trick. I don't think I will be using it actually, because that's not my cup of tea of gimmick. But again, if you don't want to use it, feel free to leave it in your case, because another good point is that the gimmick, if you don't want to use it, can stay into your tuck case. That's very important, because if you don't want to use the gimmick, at the beginning of your trick, you just do that and say, okay, let's perform a trick, and this deck is regular. The gimmick has stayed into the card, in the card box. So it won't interfere with the classical routine you perform, so that's a good point again. I'm not using this one, but I find it very interesting and it can be useful for several situations. I'm thinking this is a magician fuller, actually, which is maybe not a selling point, but you have to take into consideration when you buy something. I'm sure that this, in a few years at conventions, will fry people because people will forget what it is. I will give it 3 hearts. Difficultly speaking, I think it's quite easy to perform the basic routine, but again, if you want to add moves to it, you can, so 2 stars. Similar gimmicks with Unhanded, I think about the Extractor by Rob Bromley, which is one of the most amazing gimmicks I've seen. But Extractor, you have to perform a deck switch and so on, so I don't think it's a very good comparison, but if you have any other ideas of tricks that allows you to control a card in a spectator shuffle deck, I will gladly hear them, put them in the comment section. The video is now finished. Thank you so much for watching it. Again, thank you so much for your support. Feel free to put anything in the comment section. Please stay respectful. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, everything is in the description. We will see you in the next one, guys. Au revoir!